congratulations on Dear Santa. It is just an incredible film,
Oh, thank you so much.
full of hope, full of joy, full of. It's just a heart wrenching, wonderful film for this season.
I know it was going to be poignant whenever it came out, but I think the fact that it's this year is just kind of get you.
One of the things that I've known for a long time because when I'm a lot older than you are, but when Johnny Carson used to read letters to Santa on his show, it was always the kids that had lost everything. They were just um, your heart goes out to them, but they never ask for anything for themselves. They're always asking for their parents or for others. What a wonderful lesson that is.
Yes, I mean that we really were trying to key into a lot of those letters. We loved those letters. There were so many kids and siblings asking for each other, kids asking for their parents. It was awesome. Yeah, very selfless.
How did you happen into this documentary?
So my mom bought me a book. United States Postal Service put out a book on their 100-year anniversary of doing the program Operation Santa, and my mom saw it in a post office and bought it for me to read to my kids. So I would start reading it to my kids and think, oh my God, this would be such an amazing film. And so every year I thought about it, and it was like December 15th, and I thought, oh, I can't really reach out to the United States Postal Service. They're a little busy right now. And then finally in 2018, I was like, okay, forget it. I have to just write them, even though it's a bad time. So I did. I wrote them. I said, this is who I am, and could we talk whenever you come up for air? And they called me back right away, and we started talking. And I was so fortunate that they agreed that this would be a good idea and could make a great film. So they
And
let
this
me
has
do it.
gone on for 100 years.
Yes, yes, it was crazy. I guess the Postmaster General 108 years ago had a meeting with Santa Claus where he said, we've been getting these letters. Can we help you at all? And Santa said, well, why not? Yeah, we should have it be merry for everybody, that we can all experience this great joy. And they started working together.
And there is this incredible amount of volunteers that come in and do this every year, sorting letters and answering letters.
Yes, yes. There are hundreds of thousands of letters that come in. There's thousands of people that apply to become elves. And people get accepted. Most people get accepted if they apply to be an elf. I actually did it last year also. Although I have to be honest, I was a little busy shooting this. So I adopted these letters, then really didn't have enough time to deal with them. So I passed them off to my mom and said, could you please fulfill these? And she did.
Is there a favorite moment you have?
Oh my God. I loved so much of the film. And when you make a film too, you experience the situation when you're shooting on the ground, but then you have 8 months dealing with it in editing. So it like kind of morphs together what I loved at the moment versus what I love now. But I loved when one of the kids had asked for a bunny and then the bunny showed up, and I loved everything about it. I loved interviewing people and talking to them about their relationship with Santa. I loved talking to the kids. So the kids narrate the world basically of Santa that we're delving into, and I love talking to the kids because it was the kids that kind of set me up for how I was going to tonally do the film, and I loved interviewing the kids.
There is this warmth and generosity feeling, a feeling of hope in this documentary as well. I go through a lot of documentaries, in my work, and there are some that stick with you. There's the ones about the dolphins and all, and then there's this one which is about kindness and stepping up to the plate, which is so, as I said, hopeful.
My first three were very dark and depressing, but very important. I'm really proud of them. But I moved into this kind of genre. I don't know what you call it, like hopeful documentary. When I did my film called Bat Kid Begins, and then
Yeah.
I did Pick of the Litter, and now Dear Santa. And I think what I'm trying to do is get this hopeful, inspiring message out there, but without being too kind of in your face about it and saying, you should watch this because it's good for you. To put it out there in a very fun, entertaining way. So I'm glad that you experienced that from this film, because I surely meant it to be that way. But I thought, even if you're not in the mood to talk to about what you should do to help society, you'll want to watch this film because it's fun and exciting, and it's about Christmas and hope and all
And
that
and
that entails.
Bat Kid in 2015 was one of my favorite films of the year. So I did want to
Aw, thank
congratulate you
you.
on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I think that this does have a lot of parallels to it. I think tonally, the whimsy of it and the fun of it. I think, they're sister movies to me.
Now, documentary filmmaking is kind of your bailiwick, but will you be stepping into doing feature films? I mean, fictional and all of that soon?
I would really like to move into fiction. I always want to do documentaries. I love it. But I did dabble with, I did my first two short romantic comedies over the last several years. They've been in film festivals, and I just had a heck of a time. It was so much fun to write something, like to come out of my brain and then hear people laugh. That was like so crazy. And, to work with actors, which I had never done before. So I'm learning a lot. I am trying, I just joined the Directors Guild of America. So, and over COVID, they've been having a lot of trainings and tutorials to keep people fresh while Hollywood is shut down. So I've been trying to learn everything I can. I feel like I'm in my own personal film school.
Oh, wow. And where can we see Dear Santa?
So Dear Santa is coming out December 4th on everywhere that you can rent movies, Amazon, iTunes, wherever you would rent one, and in theaters where theaters are open. So it's
And
exciting.
in our final seconds together, if we want to help, if we want to become elves because of this documentary, we just contact the U.S. Post Office?
Yes, so there's a website that you can read all the letters. It's USPSOperationSanta.com, and you can apply to become an elf yourself.
Dana, thank you so much for your time this morning. I really do appreciate it, and have a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you, you too.
All right, you take care.
Thank you, you too.
This celebrity interview is sponsored by...
I'm Annette Savarella with Pia Anderson Moss Hoyt, Utah's leading entertainment law firm, serving clients nationwide. We provide solid, attentive representation focusing on minimizing risk, reducing cost, and protecting the reputation and privacy of our clients. Our goal is to provide you with the legal representation you need to make the right decisions and to protect you and your creative works. Call or email me for a free consultation.